What's up, guys and girls? Welcome back to another Impulsive TCG video. Today, we're talking about the market. We're talking about this box right here. This is $300 a box for a set that released 2 months ago. That set is in print for at least another 18 to 24 months, and it is $300 a box. So yeah, let's get into it. Now, first thing up, you might be asking yourself, why is this box $300? And there's a very simple answer for why it is $300, and that's just demand. Demand is absolutely skyrocketing on this thing. Like, you can't find these online unless you're paying market price, which is 300 plus now. I think it's now like 310. The prices just keep going up. It's like the most wanted booster box set from Scarlet Violet. That's not Paldea Evolved, I think. Like, even more than Twilight. It's more than Surging Sparks. It is super in demand, and everyone wants it, whether for investment purposes, to open it because they want the Mewtwo. It's just demand is so great for this box. And a lot of people might not know this, but in the past, there's been stuff that's happened like this before in the X and Y block. Evolving Skies also had hype, but Roaring Skies was like a $300, $400 box out of the gate, and they reprinted it a ton. But we're entering a new era of Pokemon where I don't know if Pokemon's gonna reprint these booster boxes as much as people think they are. Like, how booster boxes are made is they're made more by hand because people have to seal them, and not so much as automated with like collection boxes. And Pokemon's going more towards the reprint option of just reprinting collection boxes, just a way to get packs on the market. Not so much booster boxes or ETBs, just packs on the market, which is then, causing the shortage of booster boxes, and the booster boxes to rise in price, which is then causing everyone to FOMO into the market and causing the pack price to rise. It's an interesting dilemma because Pokemon's pushing more products than ever in these collection boxes to the consumer, but the prices on them, and just most people don't want collection boxes. It's an end result that's ending up in collection boxes being the most reprinted thing because the easiest and the best way for the Pokemon to get their margin. They're wanting to make profit as a company, and collection boxes make a lot of margin, and they do well with kids and families that look at them and they're like, oh, a box. Like, I speak to a card shop owner here locally, and he tells me that collection boxes are the best thing for him to have because kids come in and buy them. Like, most of the time, booster boxes aren't what sells for him. And hey, if you made it this far in the video, if you could like and subscribe, help me out a ton. Appreciate y'all. Hey. The next question you might have is, can the prices go higher? And honestly, until Pokemon announces something or does something to cool off the market and truly get this whole out of control supply crunch going on, I think it can go higher. I don't see this box slowing down right now. I think it's too much momentum, too much idiots in the market that are trying to buy these and quick flip them or hold them for a couple days and, I could sell for $10 more. There's too much people buying stuff on debt and people like scalpers that shouldn't be in the market that are in the market trying to make money. And that's what happens when things get overinflated. When things get super high talked about, everyone's, you gotta invest in this, you gotta do. And people who shouldn't be here get involved. And most of the time, those are the people that are gonna lose the most money, which is fine if you don't like scalpers. But overall, until there's a market crash, things are gonna keep going up. Destined Rivals booster boxes are the perfect example because they're super in demand. They have the new shiny Mewtwo that everyone loves, which a lot of people said they didn't like, and then it was a $500 card, and then suddenly everyone liked it. But anyway, it's super high in demand. It's like one of the actually better looking booster boxes, I feel. Like, a lot of booster boxes from this era are kind of uglier looking. This one displays really nicely. But, a lot of people are wanting it, and thus it's pushing the price up ridiculous. And I think it'll have a lot more room to grow, at least in the short term. Now, a few people also might be asking what can happen to make this price go down. And there's quite a few. This is a very risky investment if you're making it now. Mainly because there's out of print stuff that you don't have to worry about. Battle Styles is $200 a booster box, $210. That's never getting reprinted. That's a lot less risk than Destined Rivals currently at $300 a box. But there's a couple of risks with investing at $300, even though I think it can go up short term. I think mid to long term, especially if this market cools off, if Pokemon at any point destroys the investor confidence at any scale where they reprint something into the ground, it just has to be one set that they reprint into the ground and everyone's like, oh, whoa, Pokemon could do this for any of these sets. If they did that for Destined Rivals and reprinted it into the ground, not saying they will, or saying it's likely to happen, but if they did and destroyed the investor confidence, suddenly everything else starts to go down little by little because people start to lose faith. You have to cool off the market, and that's what Pokemon might try and do. Not saying they will. I'm sure they like things being sold out, but that's the only way I see it short term. being a bad investment if you're looking for like a 6-month play. Now they can, like I said, reprint it. I think it's likely it gets at least 2, maybe even 3 reprints because it's super in demand. Everyone wants Destined Rivals. But it's just the risk you play. If you're investing in this, I would genuinely recommend going and investing in Sword and Shield. The booster boxes for those don't make any sense for the prices. Destined Rivals is $300 a box. Silver Tempest, an out-of-print set, is like $350. Make it make sense. And I think Destined Rivals is closing in on it. Doesn't make sense. Go invest in Sword and Shield boxes. That's neither here nor there. But anyway, that's kind of like where Destined Rivals is at. I just had to like do a quick market update because I was seeing it and it's just absolutely ridiculous how expensive this box is for it being released 2 months ago. I guess to wrap it all up, just be careful what you're investing in. Destined Rivals is going crazy, 300 plus now. If you're looking for like super short-term investment, maybe you can make it, but I promise you there is so much risk involved with investing into Destined Rivals at 300 a box. It's just risky. Be careful with it. Don't put money that you can't afford to lose into it. I would highly recommend Sword and Shield boxes if you can, or old like Paradox Rift past. Like those are old. Those are probably not going to see a whole lot of booster box reprints just because they have to catch up everything else. I think they're just going to be like, the first 4 we're not going to touch. Just please be careful. I hate seeing people lose money over this because eventually it will crash. It doesn't stay up forever, and once it does, like people are going to leave the market and the market's going to take its second downturn. Like it's going to hit that next downturn. So just be careful. Hope you have a great one. Appreciate it if you could like and subscribe. Help me out a ton. Thank you.